Sick and tired of PDFs that have great information on them, but you never get around to actually use them because it was free and it takes time to fill them out? No more. Today, I'm going to show you how to take a PDF that you've gotten from someone else and make it interactive on ChatGPT so that you not only can actually use it, but that it's really super effective. So I'm sharing this with you because yesterday I attended the 90-minute workshop for the 12-week year guys. And I'm not going to knock them. I think that their content is amazing. I love their book. I obviously subscribe to their process, but the workshop was 90 minutes of listening, no doing. And then in the end, I did get this PDF, but it's not like something I can actually click on and fill in anywhere. I'd have to print it out or I'd have to upload it to Canva to make it editable. And I'm just not going to do all that. Instead, what I much rather prefer to do is stick it into ChatGPT and interact with the PDF directly. So that's exactly what I did. Let me show you what I mean. So I headed over to ChatGPT. Now you can do this in 4.0, right? So you can come here, whoops, you can go and just do a new chat and do 4.0. But I actually have my own personal BizBot inside ChatGPT that has all of my information about me, my audience, my offers, my framework, all the things, right? So if you have something like that, you're going to want to upload any of these free resources that you get from people through that BizBot GPT. But if you don't have that, no worries. You're just going to use ChatGPT 4.0. Okay, so anyway, I uploaded the PDF and I literally said, walk me through the attached PDF one step at a time. And it immediately started spitting things out, and it actually deleted it because I stopped it. But it was like giving me all of the steps. And I stopped, I hit the little stop button down here and I was like, no, let's go through it one step at a time. Because here's the thing, y'all, ChatGPT is like a 6-year-old. It gets so excited to please you that it doesn't listen to instructions all the time, and you have to back it up and say, slow down. So that's what I did. And it said, great, let's begin with step one. And it literally walks me through what step one is. And then I give it my answers. And it says, okay, great. And then it gives me my summary. And then it says, are you ready for step two? And I said, ready. And it walks me through step two. I give it all my answers, et cetera, et cetera. And it gives me a summary, and we go down through all of it. It helps me set two 12-week goals, one for personal and one for business. And then it actually says, let me show you where this is super fun. Where is it? Because I'm using my BizBot, it knows that I love Trello. Wait, that's the actual Trello. Where does it ask me if I want to use it? Hold on, it's in here somewhere. Here it is. It says, let me know if you want to turn these into a Trello board or weekly calendar blocks. And I'm like, heck yeah, let's turn it into a Trello board. And so it goes ahead and it gives me a breakdown of what the Trello board should look like, which was, I mean, I use Trello constantly, but it's always helpful to have a framework. And so then it even offers to give me a JSON file that I can upload directly to Trello to create the boards for me. But I was like, no, it's all good. I will go ahead and do that. And then I will come back and we'll keep going. And it's like, perfect. Let me know when you're ready. And I was about to do that when I was like, wait, I want to record a video and show you guys how you can use ChatGPT to actually make valuable but slightly boring content interactive so that you can actually get more done with it. Now, I didn't use it this time, but the other thing I do love to use is voice mode. So if I'll just delete this down here and let's see if it gives it to me. Yeah. So you see how down here where it's got these little squiggles and it says use voice mode, I could also, and I often do, instead of actually typing, I will say, hey, lead me through this lead magnet one step at a time, and I'll do it through voice mode. And then I'm just talking and it talks back to me, which is like having a conversation with a real person. So there's my little nugget for you today, how to take boring content and actually interact with it. If you have a lead magnet, I would highly recommend you consider building out your own little AI bot so that people can interact with it the very same way I did with the 12-week workshop PDF. If that is something you're interested in learning how to do, that's exactly what I teach. So you can go ahead and hit me up and we can talk about that. And I will tell you that if you want to interact with one of my lead magnets, you can head over to AllisonLeeSimmons.com and go to free resources. I have the Biz Strategy Coach AI bot and the Think Like a CEO bot that you can interact with. So just click on one of those and it will take you to the page. So rather than giving you a strategy lead magnet that has you have to answer all these questions, you actually can interact with my lead magnet right here on my website. So go ahead and check that out. I would love to know what you think.